And then we have the multimodal for online education by Pisano. In the multimodal model, the concept of a learning community, as promoted by Garrison, Anderson, Archer in 2000, and Wenger and Lave in 1991, is emphasized. A course is conceived as a learning community. This community can be extended to a larger academic program. And as you can see, all the modules in this model blend together into a coherent whole. This model contains 7 pedagogical goals and approaches for achieving them to form learning modules. The model is flexible and assumes that other modules can be added as needed and where appropriate. The most important feature of this model is that learning community drives the approaches that will work best to support student learning. Now, let's talk about each module or component. First is the content, which is one of the primary drivers of instruction, and there are many ways in which content can be delivered and presented. Although much of what is taught is delivered orally or in writing, as teachers, we all know that this is the most used way of delivering content, such as a teacher or student speaks and listen, or teacher and student writes and reads. This does not always have to be the case, either in face-to-face or online environment. Mayer has done extensive reviews on this and has concluded that learning is greatly enhanced by visualization. Certain subject areas, for example, science, are highly dependent upon the use of visual communication to demonstrate processes and systems. The humanities, especially art, history, and literature, can be greatly enhanced as well by rich digital images, just like the ones used in science. Learning management systems such as Canvas or Moodle, or even Blackboard provide basic content delivery mechanism for blended learning and easily handle the delivery of a variety of media, including text, video, and audio. Games have also evolved and now play a larger role in instructional content. In providing and presenting content, the model suggests that multiple technologies and media be utilized. The model also supports students socially and emotionally. As noted, constructivists view teaching and learning as inherently social activities. The physical presence of a teacher or tutor, in addition to providing instruction, is comforting and familiar. Social and emotional development is now acknowledged as important to education at all levels, even in grad school. Faculty members who have taught graduate courses know that students, even at this advanced level, frequently need someone with whom to speak, whether to help understand a complex concept or to provide advice about career and professional opportunities. While fully online courses and programs have evolved to the point where faculty members can provide some social and emotional support where possible and appropriate, in blended courses and programs, this is more frequently provided in a face-to-face mode. Now, the next is the self-study or independent learning module that Anderson emphasized as incompatible with any of the community-based models. In this model, self-study or independent learning can be integrated with other modules as needed or as the primary mode of instructional delivery. Adaptive learning software can stand alone or be integrated into another component of the model. Adaptive software is also integrated in traditional face-to-face classes such as science, where it is possible to have the teacher assign a lab activity that uses adaptive learning simulation software. Next is dialectics or questioning, which is an important activity that allows faculty members to probe what students know and to help refine their knowledge. The Socratic method remains one of the major techniques used in instruction, and many successful teachers are proud of their ability to stimulate discussions by asking the right question to help students think critically about a topic or issue. And in many cases, these questions serve to refine and narrow a discussion to very specific points or aspects of the topic at hand and are not meant to be open-ended activities. For dialectic and questioning activities, a simple-to-use threaded electronic discussion board or forum forum can be an effective approach. A well-organized discussion board activity generally seeks to present a topic or issue and have students respond to questions and provide their own perspectives while evaluating and responding to the opinion of others. The simple direct visual of the thread also allows students to see how the entire discussion or lesson has evolved. Then the next module is reflection, which can be a powerful pedagogical strategy under the right circumstances. There is an extensive body of scholarship on the reflective teacher and the reflective learner dating from the early 20th century. While reflection can be a deeply personal activity, the ability to share one's reflections with others can be beneficial. Pedagogical activities that require students to reflect on what they learn and to share their reflections with their teachers and fellow students extend and enrich reflection. Blogs and blogging, whether as a group exercises or for individual journaling activities, have evolved into appropriate tools for student reflection and other aspects of course activities. Collaborative learning has evolved over decades. In face-to-face classes, group work has become popular in many course activities. Many professional programs such as business administration, education, health science, and social work rely heavily on collaborative learning as a technique for group problem solving. In the past, the logistics and time needed for effective collaboration in face-to-face classes were sometimes problematic. Now, email, technology, and other forms of electronic communication alleviate some of these logistical issues. Wikis, especially the wikis, let me highlight, have grown in popularity and are becoming a staple in group projects and writing assignments. They are seen as important vehicles for creating knowledge and content, as well as for generating peer review and evaluation. Unlike face-to-face group work that typically ended up on the teacher's desk when delivered in paper form, wikis allow students to generate content that can be shared with others during and beyond the end of a semester. Papers and projects developed through wikis can pass seamlessly from one group to another and from one class to another.